What's up, YouTube? Tim from Team Silverstorm here, and I'm here with...
My name is John Lockamy.
What did you do today?
I played a Zoodiac Kaiju deck, going X1 and getting second place today.
Nice. Let's get a deck profile.
Alright, so we start with the staple triple Terratop Techaton board.
Oh, the ultis, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, this card was actually great. I found myself actually not going into Invoker as much, but more into Totem Bird. This deck has so many ways to get into Rat. Most of the time, just Totem Bird just was so much better. Then, you know, the 3 Rat, that's the engine. The 3 Viper, fantastic card. And I only went with 2 Thoroughblade. His effect is generally alright. It's a good way to get combo out of your hand, but I found that, you know, drawing combo isn't actually all that bad. I'd probably keep it at 2. It was pretty good at that. The Kaiju engine, you know, pretty good. That's the good ones. And then for hand traps, I went for 2 Max C and 2 Ghost Ogre. I was maining 3 testing, but I just felt like it was kind of cloggy and matchups that weren't, you know, Metal Foes or Zoo, so I think that went pretty well. Then for the spells, I went for triple Barrage, pretty good. Triple Tanky, pretty good. Those are your ways to get the rats. Wouldn't change that at all. 3 Slumber, once again, that's the part of the deck. 2 Twin Twisters, I felt that those worked pretty well. I wasn't citing any other way to destroy spell and trap cards, because I felt like most of the metas right now is playing Barrier, so you're not really going to get too much out of it. Yeah, so I think this worked pretty well. I don't know if I would change that one. Book of Moon, it's really, I didn't play any real mirror match, so it never really came in handy, but the only time I used it was to book a Kaiju to swing over it, so it was alright. I don't know if I would change it. Raigeki was fantastic all day. I won the majority of my games just by baiting spell and trap negation out and Raigeking them, or just Raigeking a board, and, you know, I think this card is fantastic. It's good. Kaiju Slumber. 3 Strike. I mean, it's pretty good if you go first and you just get the set up board that doesn't let your opponent play the game. Same thing with Barrier. Once again, your opponent doesn't really get to do anything. It's pretty sweet. And then the 1 Zoodiac combo. Once again, this card is phenomenal. Just the advantage you get off of going first is ridiculous with that card. So that was the main deck. Not really much I would change. Maybe Book of Moon, but that's about it. For the extra deck, played 1 Stardust Dragon. I was starting Starlight Road. Definitely would take it out. In a small storm like this, wouldn't run it again. I didn't play any mirror matches with Slumber, so wasn't super fantastic. The double Trident, double Broad Bull, double Tiger Mortar, and I played double Borbo. I only played double Borbo because there were situations where I don't really want to put Borbo back in the deck with Emerald, so like I just felt like it would be better just to have the backup one just in case.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, wouldn't change anything about that. It was fantastic. Gaga Samurai for the OTK combo. Castel, I played Castel just because I was going to play Breaksword, but I feel like Castel is just a little bit easier to go into, and I just never really found the point of going into Breaksword, so it worked fine. I wouldn't change that. Double Emerald, people who are playing 1, I don't think it's right, because you can go through a lot, and if you're not able to recycle anything back later into the game, it's just completely over. So I think 2 of those is pretty staple. Totem Bird, which was fantastic all day, like I said. I went into him so much, and he got so many game wins, so I love that guy. And then the Evoker, because it's Rat. For my side, I played double Deco Sekka. I didn't play any Paleo or anything that I felt like this would be great against. Then again, at like a large scale tournament, I'd probably still use it, but today it wasn't super fantastic. DD Crow was great all day. I mean, it just totally just destroys any deck that, you know, needs a first turn combo in the graveyard like DDD, so the card was great, or ABC. So I had the 3rd Ghost Ogre just in case I played more Metal Foe, stuff like that, which I did, so this worked out perfectly fine. Fantastic. I feel like a lot of decks like Zoodiac especially can flood hard, so if it came to it, I had 6 ways to blow up their board. So it's pretty sweet. It came in handy a couple times. I didn't really think there was going to be that many ABC, and there weren't, so I only used 1 system down. Ended up costing me because the only deck I did lose to was ABC, so it was good. Never used it once. I never went first siding against Metal Foe, so I just literally never used it. Didn't do anything. Starlight Road, didn't play any Kaiju mirror match, so it wasn't very good. I sided in once when I saw Dark Hole in a Yangzing Metal Foe's main deck. Didn't draw it. Or I did, but the game was over, so And then these for Lawn Mowing Infernoid. Once again, the one Infernoid player I played, I beat him game 1 second game 2 and beat him, so they never came in. So, and that was indeed everything. That was the deck. It was pretty consistent. I don't think there's much of a change besides maybe Bookman in the main. I think I made the side with a little bit too much of a large scale in play, but for the most part, I think it was pretty solid. So,
Any shoutouts you want to give?
Shout out to my boy Ryan Oliphant, who beat me in tournament, being the only other person in the final round to be XO, and then didn't get ahead of me in standings. I got second, he got third. Long live the salt.
Congratulations. Thanks for the profile.
Thank you, sir.